Good morning, my name is the Old Mechanic. What do we got here in my hobby shed? A BMW, a G650 XCOUNTRY, a single cylinder BMW, and I really like this bike. And for my channel I'm going to show you how easy it is to do maintenance on your own BMW G650 XCOUNTRY. We need to change the oil. So come on over and let's start. I've warmed up the engine. And you have to be very careful. The exhaust pipe is over there and we need to drain the oil at 2 points. At the drain plug in the engine and the auxiliary oil tank. That's over here. So, take this one. There. Up. And up. Yep. Screw it out. This one put in loosely, and then we go into Barbados. First we're gonna get an oil bin, waste bin. So, over there is the oil drain plug for the extra tank. Watch, zoom in for you, there you can see it. Be careful, wow, this is the exhaust and it is very hot. So, first we get the rubber cap off. Oil drain plug is very rusty. Let's see if we take this route. Yep. Then okay, perhaps better to do it like this. There it comes. This takes a while. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do a quick, very quick up. Hopefully it works, but not. So, guys, it's now draining from there, in between there, and then it comes out over there. But over there, wait a minute, I'll try to film it, is the oil drain plug, which I'm gonna get out now. You need wrench 24 for the oil drain plug. So, wow. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't end up in the dropped in. Okay. So guys, we're now on the right side of the bike, and on this side we're gonna get the oil filter out. First you need an Allen socket, Allen bit, an Allen bit of 5. I'll show you. And according to BMW, we need to get that protection cap off. So let's do that. Okay. Move die daar. Oh, we need another one. To get this cap off, it's from the front sprocket. I had this one, but for the bolts on the lower side, this is in the way. So I knew I had an old one and I cut it off. See, this one. This works. Watch. Now I stay behind this one, that bracket thing, something, each the. This is the same. This is behind the foot brake. It's terribly in the way, but when you loosen it, you can use the rounded part to get the bolt out. No, that's from this side a little bit. Up, up, up. Okay. Hopefully you don't drop any oil. No. Yes. One out. Then his brother. Always watch for the length. So these are the same. This one. Up. All three same length. Up. Black. Because BMW say, I don't know why, nah. They say you have to remove this for this cable, but I don't think you need to remove the cable. This has to be out of the way. Then we have to unscrew the brake reservoir for the brake oil reservoir for the rear wheel. This one, that's easy. It's a socket of 7. En even kijken. Nou, ik kan wel zo. I get my rubber band up out of the way. Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, then, even kijken hè, die, then, there are 3 torques, and it's torques, let's see, yep, that's torques bit 30, so, and then, torques bit 30. Op. Deze. This one. Okay, now let's have oil fun. Show you butt. Torques 30, los, los, and los. Okay. It's always going to be one with a washer. It already starts to drip. Hopefully it's far enough underneath to think. Hop. Okay. So. Okay. Then this one over there. Oh. This is the oil filter. Watch the way it's in. Okay. Okay. I'm always letting the oil drip out for overnight. Then I'm sure it's all empty. The bike is dripping out oil, his old oil, off for yeah, it's now 2 days. Got all the time in the world, and I just looked and I decided to get the engine protection off, as some oil, a few drips leaked in, so I can clean it too. Now that's really easy. Just 4 bolts, Allen bolts, screws. Wait a minute, have a look. No, it's not this one. It's this one, and it's Allen bit 4. Oh, watch. I already cleaned the oil drain plug, and oh wait, of course we need a new copper washer. The old one fell in. So we get that out another time. A new copper washer, and it's a big one. It's a copper washer of 24 mil. Up. So now we're gonna clean. Yeah, sorry, it's a bit difficult to see. Can't get the camera underneath it, but believe me, I'm gonna clean it. It's good. Then I'm gonna screw it in. Be careful not to drop it in the old oil. Okay. The oil drain plug needs to be torqued at 40 Newton meters. Got my torque wrench. It's a socket of 24. We're gonna set it to 40. Even kijken, that's over here. Yep. Okay. Yes. I got my crayon up, torqued. Yes. Over there is the oil drain, plug from the oil tank. So first we have to close it, and it's 12. That one off. Okay. Yeah, and this one needs to be torqued 25 Newton meters. Here, I got my torque wrench. So, up 25. Yep, 25, and it's torqued. We got his rubber cap. Check. We have to clean this one too. It's for the oil filter. Let's see. It has an O-ring. Okay. Check the O-ring carefully, and if it's nice, not cracked, okay. Yep. There is no reason not to reuse it. It's still good. It's like this. Okay. Good look. Yes. Good. On the right side of the engine is where the housing of the oil filter is. It's been leaking out now. It's nicely leaked out, I think. We give it a clean too. Okay, there. Okay. Yes. This adds a good clean too. Now. Perfect. So guys, we're gonna put a new oil filter back in. And what do we need? Guess what? An oil filter. Of course, I got my favorite brand, High Flow Filtro. It's a great brand. Not getting paid for it. Hey, High Flow, start paying me or sending me free oil filters and air filters. Who knows? And why? Well, never had a problem with it. Never ever. So, fittings are good. It does the job. And it's cheaper than the original one also. And it has this special German TÜV certification. Yeah, right. It's the HF 151. put it over there. Now let's see. First it covered it, already cleaned everything. Of course I cleaned the cap thing. I always put a tiny bit of oil onto the, it's just this motor oil up. Ooh, not too much. So the oil filter. This rubber has to go in there. Of course, I'm gonna oil it a bit too, so it slides on even better. And there's coming oil anyway, so then up. Oh, nah, is that easy or not? I think so. We got our 3 screws with, oh, it's both Torx and, how you call it, an hex thing. And for hex you need 8. Good. Yes. All the same by hand, but now you have to torque it with 10 Newton meters, and 10 is not much, I can assure you that. So 10, 10, 10. And then we got my crayon torqued. Yep. Now that wonderful piece of technology. Pop. Yes, back in. As you saw, I use a little bit of grease as this bracket already starting to rust. Could be that I have to remove it anyway for the rear, but for now, for the rear brake oil, brake fluid change. Oops, not too tight, it's plastic, don't over tighten it. Get the grass out of the way. God. I cleaned most of the no. Cleaned it, and now we're gonna mount it back. You have to be careful. Over there is the wire from the neutral switch, and don't, kijk, when it goes like this, you pinch it. Don't do that. Be sure it's over there. Okay, slide this one in place. That's easy too, normally. Hop. Then, hey, godverdomme. We have 3 screws, Allen screws. I'm not sure if they are original, but they need to be screwed in with a Allen bit of 5. Yes. Now let's see. Come. Yes, there it goes. So for those two Allen balls, I made this years ago, a short one, Allen key. Okay, be sure that the wire, probably feel it over here, it's out of the way. Okay, when the wire is pinched you could feel that, and this isn't pinched. Kijk, up. Then this one, that's a really great one. Hey, this. Okay, then, guys, now listen. BMW say you have to torque them with 5 Newton meters. So, I'm gonna use my torque wrench, and I'm sure this is gonna be a little bit more than 5. Goes. Oh yeah, up. That one. Up. Sure it's over 5, but 5 I don't trust. Can't help it. Torque. No, not torqued. Fast. Fast. Okay. Yeah, this one too, but it has to come off anyway. Now we're gonna fill it. So guys, we're gonna fill it up with oil. What do we need? Of course, oil. Castrol 10W40, half synthetic, good oil. And of course, I have my funnel. I'm gonna clean it. Always. Then a bit of paper in here. Take a long screwdriver. So, now I'm absolutely sure it's spotless. Ta-da! Screw out the dipstick. For this bike, when measuring the oil level, you need to screw in the dipstick. It's very strange. Normally, you just have to get it out, clean it, and just by this, and then get it out again and measure the oil level. But for this bike, you need to screw it in all the way. So, well done. It has a min and a max. Check. Now, they say you have to fill it with 1.7 liters of oil, then start up the engine for 30 seconds, shut it down, because the oil is in the tank and it has to be sucked into the engine. So let's do that. We're gonna start up the engine and let it idle for 30 seconds. out. Okay, let's see what it is now. Just quick, okay. Don't forget you have to screw it all the way in. I think I have to be careful as the oil tank isn't that big. Wait, up. Now, screw it in again. Okay, screw it out. In and out and in and out. Now let's see. Perfect. Yes. Was more luck than wisdom. Now we have to start up the bike and let it idle till the van comes on, and then 1 minute longer. Okay. And then wait a few seconds and fill it up to the perfect level. Let's do that.